Hey y'all, I'm Lily O'Reilly. That's Jay. This is Lily O'Reilly Reviews, and today we're actually unboxing a selection of Colombian treats and candies and foods and things. So let's get to it, huh? Okay, so I had Jay over for the Try Treats unboxing, which should be live by now if I haven't screwed up the order. And before he made it back out of town, I remembered that one of my friends was home visiting family. And when he came back, he brought me this. A giant bin of snackies. Because the last time I went to Colombia, I fell in love with the food. Some of the best food I've ever had in my life. Arepas. But, remembering this, he brought treats. And Jay's a foodie, so I figured I might as well share, because I feel weirdly gluttonous unboxing things and trying them on my own.
Now, there's actually one thing I can confess, and I don't think I've ever had one part of Colombian food. Nothing. I can't remember.
Oh, come on, you've had ceviche. You've had plantain chips.
I've never had plantain. Well, in the bag, but not like the homemade plantain chips. Yeah, I've never.
They make their ceviche, and they pull the strip off the whole plantain, so it's like this friggin' big, and you break chunks off, and ceviche by the ocean.
Okay.
And then arepas with the cheese in them. And then for breakfast, you have like an arepa and some scrambled eggs and a chunk of tomato.
Never had it. You know that bougie weeb thing where you end up having a lot of ramen and Pockies and ramen? Yeah.
Oh God. There was one night there where we literally went to, it was basically like a street of meat. And it was me and my friend and his cousin and her son. And we ordered this meat platter that was literally this big around as my ring light. It looked like a trash can lid. And it had like chicharrones and blood sausage and pork belly and like 6 or 8 kinds of meat. God, I ate until I couldn't walk back to the car. It was a bad day. And there's no meat in here. What we do have, however, this doesn't count. Juan Valdez hazelnut freeze-dried coffee. What? Have you never?
I've heard of Juan Valdez.
You know that Colombia has hippos?
I didn't know that.
Hang on. Let's figure out why the dogs are invading. Hang on. Yep. Okay. So in an effort to maintain the peace, I have now locked the dogs in here with us. It might be a little clicky until they sit down. But, yeah, Juan Valdez. The hippos! First, Colombia has an incredibly rich coffee culture. Their coffee is phenomenal. That when I went down there, we were actually supposed to spend a day in a coffee plantation. United canceled my flight 20 minutes before leaving, which meant that we couldn't catch our connecting flight in Miami, which meant we were 2 days late getting to Colombia, which meant I didn't get to go to the coffee plantation. But this is going to be... Oh, smell that.
Oh.
Because it's basically freeze-dried, you don't get a lot of the really powdery flavor that you get from other instant coffees. And you just get hazelnut straight to the...
Oh. If you didn't like coffee and you smelt that, you love it now.
Oh, yeah. So you put some of this in some hot milk, stir it up, instant hazelnut latte. Also known as what I'll be doing when I get... done with this. Amazing. The hippos! God! So, do you know about Pablo Escobar?
Yes.
Okay, so he had a menagerie that included hippos. Okay, so after he had his run-in with after they un-Escobar'd him, I'm trying to come up with a polite way and I don't have one. After his death, people basically stormed his compounds and stole his shit and released his hippos into the wild. But what they didn't consider is that hippos are perfectly happy in Colombia, because you know what they don't have? Anything resembling a predator at all. And there were enough of them to create a breeding group. So now there are wild, feral, invasive hippopotamuses in Colombia. And I want to see them, and I haven't yet. They also have capybara, which I did not learn from watching Encanto. I knew about that before. These are sortidos dulce?
Yeah.
Dulce con leche. Don't know. Little candies. Coquitos, brevas con dulce de leche con café, dulce con leche cortada tipo cortado. Buttermilk?
Yeah, I think that's what it said.
I think the last one is a buttermilk-ish kind of milk. But yeah, so there are types here, and we're gonna try them. Where's my knife? I hear a ding. It's time to make dinner.
We're about to eat.
So. One of my great regrets is that on my last trip, I didn't know enough Spanish to order more food. My Spanish the first time I went to Colombia was roughly at the level of an impaired preschooler. So I would just kind of wander around going, ¿Qué tipo de comida es? See? It worked, okay? And I mostly was trying fruit because I was there in the summer. So it was an entire visit of, ¿Qué tipo de fruta? ¿Es comida? ¿Comida? How do I get this thing open? There's a flap. Aha!
Oh.
This is really cute.
From the front, the way that the packages were displayed, or the candies, it looked like they were all the same, but that is definitely not it.
So we have one with coconut. Does it tell us what kind it is? No. I don't know. You okay with coconut?
Yeah, definitely. That actually kind of reminds me of one of the Mexican treats that's like the Mexican flag. That's called the bandera de coco. And it's just a bar that was purely made up of diced coconut.
You know we have this here, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like Neapolitan colored here because apparently fuck Mexico.
Oh.
I didn't know they had them in the Mexican colors. I just grew up on them, the pink, white, and brown ones.
Yeah.
God, I used to eat those as a kid. That's why I'm still a coconut junkie. It's not a toffee.
That actually was like foreshadowing really well. Oh.
I don't know what it is. It's a soft, milky...
That's if you reduce tres leches cream to where it is like a paste almost. It's very sweet and it's really creamy.
Alright, so that's one.
Ooh. The only problem with it is if you ate every single one of these,
Yeah,
nothing left, your teeth would probably hurt, and it's really sweet.
yeah, I would not be tackling all of these. We're gonna take a couple bites. I don't know which type this is. This is the one that is green and plain. Oh dear, do the different colors have flavors?
I don't know.
There's a slice for you. Which end are you going to start with?
Green.
Oh, this is the one with the fruit in it.
Mmm.
I can smell it. It's almost like...
That's lime.
No, it's not. I don't think so. Hold on, because it told us what... This might be the coquitos.
Mmm. It smells like... Yeah, it smells like a key lime pie to me.
Yeah, I think that's the one that he was telling me is this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not exactly a lime.
Oh.
But the problem is he can never remember what things are called in English, so...
Oh, okay. Oh. Mmm. Even softer than the last one.
It's a sweet milk jelly with... It's not lime. But it's amazing is what it is.
Man, that's really good. Oh. That's my favorite so far.
I love how you get this light caramel out of it, and then it slaps you with, like, citrus.
You remember those bags that were like the spice drops or the gummy drops that had the sugar coating on them? That's what it reminds me of.
I love those things.
But it's really, really soft. I want this one.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know what this one is, but it looks more bready than the others. What'd you do with your evening? I ate candy.
I'm gonna take a wild guess in it that is probably tastes a little bit like mazapan, which is peanut butter. A little bit.
He'll find out. I think that's the buttermilk one.
That's a buttermilk one. That consistency is really weird.
The consistency is like when you're making a graham cracker crust and you've packed it together. So when you bit it, it didn't squish, it crumbled aggressively.
Mm-hmm. Another thing, finding out with more and more of these that there's textures I don't like.
Let's try a chocolate one.
Okay.
I think chocolate's a safe flavor, she says. Realizing it might not be. I think this might just straight up be fudge because it's not letting go. This looks like fudge. No fudge.
Nope, that is...
Heavy burnt caramel?
Yeah. This reminds me of the cappuccino little heart candy we had in the last box.
Con cafe. It's the one with coffee in it.
Damn, that's really good.
It's really good because it's very dense on the inside.
A lot of people like coffee cake for drinking and eating with their morning coffee. But to me, I would rather have that because it tastes really good too.
Look at those. Con cafe. Cortada tipo cortado. We shall see.
Oh. That last one was probably that second on the list. The one that had the fruit in it is definitely number one for me.
No. One is dulce de leche con limon, so that might have been the lime one. Here, pop one of those open.
Mm-hmm.
Coquitos. Coquitos is the coconut one. Brevas con dulce de leche. Dulce de leche.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, I think I know what that is and I don't want to bite it.
I'll bite it.
No.
There's the dulce de leche con café. Cortado tipo cortado. What do you think it
I was
is?
cursing on your channel.
Is it licorice?
Mm-mm.
I think it's a date.
That smells like a damn prune to me.
I don't think it's a prune, you giant baby. I think it's a fruit. It's not a prune, you're safe.
Okay, it just smells like it.
Yeah, so I think it's actually a prune.
Yep, that's a prune. But I'm gonna eat it just cause. Okay, there's a handful of things that I hate. One is wasabi. Two is eggplants. I'm not much of a fan of ketchup. Anchovies, not so much.
Just one or two things, huh?
Prunes is probably the second on the list next to wasabi.
I still don't think that's actually a prune. It's like a date, though. It's got that smooch to it.
Ugh.
That's not a prune. It's prune-ish. It probably belongs to the same HOA that the prunes do.
Yeah, that's why I was upset that I ate it. And it resided that way in my mouth.
It was a delicate baby. And this one should literally just be the milk and sugar.
Ooh. Oh. The one that had the limon to it, the other side to it, that's basically a full bar of that.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
I think this is whatever the base of these are.
Okay.
Did that make up for the prune thing?
Yes, it did. That was really good.
Well, luckily we have to eat all of those tonight or they go bad. Not right now.
Okay, fine. Doesn't help that I'm a little hungry.
We have 2 more things to try. Doña Guayaba. Guava candy.
Oh.
Alright, so like, I have not tried these, but I have from a reputable source that these are like amazing. They're legitimately still wrapped in their like banana husks.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm very excited for these because I love guayabas. This was one of the fruits I managed to hunt down while I was in Colombia by doing my like gesturing. That, and they had one that was like this big and faintly orangish, I think, and it had a big pit in the center of it. But I don't know the names for anything, and it's so frustrating.
What, a papaya?
I know what a papaya is. I'm not that white.
No, that's the only one that I remember with the big seed in the middle.
No, papaya. You're thinking of a mango. Papayas have lots of little black seeds.
I don't know my own fruit.
Mangoes have the big ones because you have to chop them down every side and then get the seed.
Yep.
Not that white. Take your pick. Hold on.
Ooh.
Come on, pick one.
And I'm going for the middle. Oh, they're smaller than I thought. I thought it was going to the bottom all the way.
I've said that before.
Oh, bye.
So this reminds me of when we were in Cartagena. We went to a market there was like a big central town square, and there was a little market down one side, and it was a lot of older women selling sweets like these. They had big jars full of them, and you could just kind of point and acquire sweets. Very, very good. Yep, that's what I remember.
Oh.
Just pure sugar. And fruit pulp. But mostly sugar.
Mostly sugar.
But so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how any one person could eat a whole one of those and not die.
Oof.
But they are very good. The texture is absolutely not squishy or gummy or jelly. It is just...
I think it's hard enough that if you break it apart, you can crumble it just a little bit.
Probably.
That would actually be good grated on top of that mangonada thing that I was talking about the last time.
Not bad.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That I'll nibble on for the next 6 to 18 hours. You can have the milk things.
I'm going to have one of the milk things, and the other one is straight from hell.
We have one more, and we're actually not going to taste this.
Oh, what's that?
It is manjar blanco. It is a traditional caramel spread.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, he said you typically eat this on bread or on something, and I'm not willing to shove my finger in here and lick it off on YouTube. But it is a traditional caramel sweet that I'm going to take home and probably put on a bagel, which is an act of absolute heresy. But it is very pretty, and it looks like it'll taste good. I'm just sugared out.
A little bit.
I don't think I could eat another sugary thing.
Yeah.
So, that's all we got. Thank you so much to my dear friend, if you're watching, for loading me up on more sugar than I should ever be allowed to have. Thank you, Jay, for showing up and eating half of this, because I definitely could have tackled all of these on my own. I would have died. Yeah. And thank you for watching, because I don't mean to be pivoting this channel in a food direction, but I'm also like not mad if it goes that way. So if you'll do me a favor and drop a thumbs up on this video, I might be able to convince future people to send me food. So that's where we're at. As always, if you want to find me where I exist online, doing things that mostly don't involve eating sweets, beacons.ai/Lilibunt or find.lilyoreilly.com. If you want to slide me $3 on Ko-Fi, super cool, never obligated. Ko-fi.com/LilyO'Reilly. Frequently that is used to buy me lunch when I'm doing things like this, and occasionally even feeding him. So,
I ate a lot.
Jay, would you like to tell them where they can find you and what they might want to find?
Well, I run a creepypasta channel that does readings from usually fans, and sometimes I write my own stuff. And my YouTube name is Quaver, if you want to go ahead and check that out.
Anything else?
No.
Cool. Then we are going to pack this up, eat something that is more protein and less sugar, hopefully. And yeah, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember to eat vegetables occasionally. And yeah, talk to you later. Bye.